Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are just going to turn this simple trading strategy of stochastic indicator into a forex robot. This strategy was published back in 2015. I was not yet trading then, but I believe this was one of the popular strategies back then. I don't know if it still works today. Let me just open this in a new window. I don't know if it's still working today. The stochastic strategy. Basically, there they have stochastic 533. That's settings that they have, and you are going to use it for the crossover from the oversold 20 line or the overbought the 80 line, and certainly it's being used with in a combination with bullish candles or bearish candles. So that's what they are doing there. So let's see if we can turn this into a forex trading robot without any coding and for free. Today we are just going to use one of our EA builders, which is ForexEATrader.com. I'm not recommending them. I'm not in any way affiliated with them. Use them at your own risk. I just use them because you can generate EAs for MT4 and for MT5 for free. So they do have some limitations. I think in our videos on this channel I have shown you the limitations that they have when compared to our other EA builder that we use, which is FX Streamer. But today let's just do this with ForexEATrader.com. Okay, so let's understand this strategy. If we come here first, this is a simple stochastic trading strategy. This strategy can be used in any time frame. Okay, in any time frame. So this is suitable for scalping. Beginners can follow this simple strategy. You can get many signals from this strategy. You can gain high pips. Okay, they sound so confident. So confident. Required indicator, you only need the stochastic. How do we look for how do we enter buys? So you have to find buy signal when stochastic stays at oversold area, okay, which is this area here, oversold. 20 level of this indicator indicates oversold area, of course. 20 level, 80 level, don't forget it. When crossover occurs on 20 level, then you can buy. You can wait for a bullish candle for confirmation of your buy entry. That's what I'm saying. So for the crossover, something like that, we first look for the crossover. Then ideally we want a bullish candle in what? In combination with the crossover, then we buy. So in this scenario we're probably going to have a buy there because we're waiting for this candle, so we're probably going to have a buy somewhere there. And yeah, it does end up panning out in the end, so you can collect a few pips there. And the reverse happens again. Stochastic crosses over from the 80 line, and we look for a bearish candle, which is that, so we probably had a sell there. And if we're not stopped out, we would probably harvest all of this. So there are scenarios where it works and there are scenarios where it might not work, like in this scenario. Why are you collecting a few pips in this scenario? Because it's probably because the trend is overly bearish. That's why you can see the bearish moves are longer than the bullish moves. The bearish moves are longer than the bullish moves. So it's something that you can also keep in mind before you place your robot to start trading. Maybe just look at the trend. Look at the trend. Is it bearish? Is it bullish? If it's bearish, then you tell the robot to only what? to only sell, because then there are better chances of you making money in that scenario than trying to buy when the trend is selling. The opposite is true. If the trend is buying, then it's a good idea to tell the robot to only look for buy opportunities instead of letting it to buy and sell, because the sales are going to be, maybe they might be profitable, but you are probably also going to see losses because the overall move is buying. So that's something that many people neglect with trading robots. So let's go back here. This will be obviously the opposite of that. I'm not going to go into much of that. It says time frame, any time frame, but H1 and H4 is recommended. Good. And pairs, it says any pairs. That's good. Take profit will depend on time frame. You have the person who wrote some of these things, I'm beginning to doubt their English, but in any case, I didn't say that. You have set short take profit for scalping trading. If you trade on H1, H4, you can set take profit at 50, 80 pips. That's good. That's good. That's a good profit target. You have to set stop loss below swing low or buy for buy entry and whatever for, and then there's a risk warning and cool. I think we can do this. So let's go here. So the first thing is we're going to set the stochastic, and we're going to set it for our buy. So how do we open a buy? We are going to look for our stochastic. Where is our stochastic? There is our stochastic, and we're going to use current time frame. You can choose whatever time frame you want to set here, but we are just use current because we want it to work on whatever time frame we place it on. Then we're going to use 533 because that's what they have there. And this does not mean that this is going to make you money, that this strategy is going to make you money, but I'm giving you an idea. I'm showing you the direction that you need to take in case you also trade with stochastic. Also, you can use here the stochastic settings that you know have been working for you. Method, we are going to use, I think I love EMA method. Mode, let's use main. Shift will keep it at 0. Did they say anything here? No. So it's up to you concerning the method and mode. Shift, keep it at 0. Now it needs to be above because we are buying. It needs to go above. This is the difference that we have with FX Dreamer. FX Dreamer gives you crossover, but this it just says above. So you have to be careful when you are using this EA builder. Just remember that. So it needs to be above value. Value is the line. It needs to be a value 20. It needs to be above value 20. Then on top of that, now when I looked here, there's no candles. There's no candles unlike on FX Dreamer. So but how do we also tell about candles? That's why I opened this window. This is just an anatomy of candles. What we know about bullish candles is the close price is always above the opening price. What we know about the bearish candles is that the opening price is always above the closing price. That tells us without looking that that's bearish candle. So we are just going to use that information here because we don't have the option of candles here. We don't have but we do have open price, close price. So for a bullish candle, we said the open price is always below the close price. So we are going to say close price needs, we're just going to keep shift at 0, needs to be above the open price, and again we're going to keep it at 0. Then you can continue adding in more conditions. Maybe you want to refine your signals and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that you can use, but for now we are not going to do that. I removed the wrong thing. So we said close price needs to be above the open price. Then we go to open a sell, which is the opposite of what we have on our buy there without looking. We just need these conditions, but they need to be opposite. So open sell, we're going to pick our stochastic again without wasting time. It needs to be lower than value 80. This is 80, the 80. Value 80. Let me rush through so that we don't waste time. And again, like that, just like what we did with the buy. Then we're going to add a bearish candle. We said the close price is always below the open price. That's what we said here. The close price is always below the open price. That's how we know that's a bearish candle. And shift, we're just going to put a 0 there. That's it. How do we close a buy? Because you sometimes want to get out of risky trades. What we're going to do is we're going to use to close a buy the conditions. Once the conditions for a sell appear, we want to close any buys. That's it's straightforward. That's what we want to do. So we are just going to add in here the conditions for a buy. Once the conditions for a buy appear, sorry, for a sell, for the conditions for a sell, sorry, the conditions for a sell appear, we want to close any buys that are open. 0 and close buy, so that's that, and value. So basically we are saying, sorry, 80. Basically we are saying the moment this happens, we want to close any buy trades that would have opened. That's what we are saying. The moment this happens, we want to close any buys automatically. The moment this happens, we are closing any sales automatically. Any sales that are still open, we are closing them. The moment this happens, that's what we are saying here. So to close a sell, we want the conditions for a buy to appear. That's what we use to close any sales. So again, we're just going to say stochastic 533 EMA main 0, and value is going to be 20. Okay, then we can have some options there. Here you can put your magic number for your robot. It can be any random number. The magic number is used by the robot to understand that it placed these particular trades, which differentiates those particular trades from any other trades that would have been placed by another robot or that you would have placed manually. So it can only manage the trades that it placed. So you can put in any random number there, it doesn't matter. Lot size, you can use the lot sizing that you choose. And in terms of stop loss, maybe we just keep it at the textbook one. Take profit, what did they say? 50, between 50 and 80. That's what they gave us there. The danger though with this EA builder, the robots that you make with this EA builder, is as long as these conditions are valid, if the trader hits take profit, if this condition is still valid, it will open a new trade. So that's why sometimes I don't use this EA builder every time. That's why I prefer FX Streamer. But it doesn't mean that this EA builder is not useful. It is useful. So take profit, maybe you keep it at 0. You want it to open trades and close trades by itself. Here we are avoiding the risk of the robot opening new trades when the trend is about to turn. So trailing stop, you can use 0 to disable trailing stop, or you can use whatever trailing stop that you want. Maybe make it 40, I think it's 40 pips. Then after that, we come to this section here, expert advisor code. This is where you're going to get the expert advisor code. Then this is generate MQL5 code. So here you are going to generate the code for your robot for MetaTrader 5. So if you just click on there, this is the code. This is how it's looking like, neat and nice. Then we come here, you can rename your robot. You can see here it says stochastic value, whatever, just some random name that was given, but maybe you can call it stochastic May 23 robot, because that's what we did today. Then you obviously go and what, and you click save. Then we have our code there. On this video, I've done a video already showing you how to use MQ4 MQ5 code on your MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. So I'm not going to waste time making this video any longer than it should. Watch that video, how to add MQ5 MQ4 files to your MetaTrader 4 to your MetaTrader 5 so that you can use them. So that's it about turning this strategy into a forex robot. I hope hopefully you have learned something that you might want to pursue using this EA builder. Is for free. You can use it to make MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 robots for free, but it does have its own limitations. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.